I was not told I was biracial until I was an adult, 19 years old. So I was brought up as being white. In 7th grade, I had a chemistry class, and we were going through genes and stuff like that. And that's when I first asked about my brown eyes. I have brown eyes, nobody has brown eyes. And how can you explain my nose and my lips and my thigh? Well, your grandparents have brown eyes. None of the grandparents on either one of my side of the family that I grew up with had brown eyes. There were times, laughingly, they would call me a nigger, and I just wouldn't say anything. A lot of times I would go regress and close myself, go in a room and cry. Like maybe if someone would have been more honest with me, maybe I would have discovered earlier and not had to been so dumb when my parents had to tell me at age 19. What I was told by my mother was that the place where she worked, it was a cannery in a small farm town, and they would hire migrant workers to come in and do the seasonal work. My father and some of his other friends had come to the place, and my mother, she did become friends with him. One evening, her and my father and a friend of his were drinking, and my mom was forcibly held down and raped. My third and fourth sisters did a lot of revolting and were happy to move out because they didn't want to live in a house with a nigger. My third sister would drink a lot. After coming home, she would try to aggravate me, to make me cry or to anger me. One time she called me a nigger, asked if I was going to call her a honky, and I said, "Why will that make you feel better?"
I have a 4-year-old, and my daughter has a different father than the one that is raising her. I want to make sure that she knows both of her fathers. Since the day my parents met, my dad was trying to show my mom all the unconditional love that she didn't get when she was growing up. He was definitely the best thing that ever happened to my mother. My dad was able to show me unconditional love, to show me that this is how you treat family. He was the positive influence that helped shape a big part of my life. With all the pain, my mom still hasn't found happiness, but she does have moments where she is happy. But she has her moments with Ava where I just see this huge smile on her face, when in most situations she doesn't smile at all. I hope that I can only show my daughter the unconditional love that my dad showed me.